carry is all you.
Yeah, but you're welcome to hop in afterwards if you would like.
I've got WoW raid soon, so I'm...
Fair enough. Oh, that was interesting. Coming out of Blockstone in the air with the elbow, which is quite fast when it's low to the ground.
Snap.
Just wants to go for the kill on Fortune. I can kind of understand that. It is Drip's main character. He played solo for a long time. For those who are unfamiliar with these players, Drip has been around for a while, but took a long hiatus, and for a long time has been playing solo Fortune. Recently added in double and big band in the form of duos and trios in various orders. And CJ is obviously one of the top players in OCE at the moment.
Is Drip playing Shuffy's old team?
Yeah, this is Shuffle's old team. I'm not sure if that's why, but it's certainly familiar.
I mean, that's at least what it is, and that's what definitely people that are watching Oceania stuff will maybe know.
Okay, so Drip's offense kind of fell through when he got reversal elbowed by Bella during his pressure string, so I think that pretty much spelled the end for that game. As soon as Bella got him in the corner, he was done. Which is kind of unexpected, actually. Like, he's got beat extend as an option to either call or AC into, so you would expect him to have decent defense. And as soon as he gets 2 meters, he does have the safety HC option. But you'll notice, as you see Drip playing today, that he tends to hang back quite a lot. He's very much a bait people to move in and then hit them as they're coming in kind of player. So the brass counter call there caught Fortune trying for a bit of a fake pressure option after beat extend got blocked. The block stun on that is not very long, so you have to either be lucky that they don't press the button, or you have to time it to be a block string. And Fortune looks like she's going to be on early again this game.
Just a really nice conversion.
Oh, got both. I'm surprised he managed to pick up Big Band on that. And Big Band's like
really
chipped away. All he needs is brass. Well, not brass, a battle bug. Yeah, this is a tough matchup if you don't have the double vortex going. If he's got no meter to work with, and now it's just Big Man. I don't know that Drip runs the single reset kill setups necessarily. He might have like the first half of it down, but I haven't noticed him reliably getting the kills from it. So that's 2-0 to CJ at the moment. And I get the feeling we're going to see Gehenna quite a lot today. It seems to be the Fortune favorite. Big counter call on that beat extend. You gotta worry in calling it in neutral against this team. That's a nice time. So he waited until the butt thrust came out, and that's going to get him some offense. Let's see if he goes for like the one reset kill. He tends to go for these burst baits that are safe to alpha counter and then try to get pressure afterwards, but he just misspaced it there. Alright, so Bella's down, but CJ's got a lot of meter to work with. Pretty much anything into Big Band's level 5 is going to spell danger.
It was a good incoming on Trump support.
What was that incoming? It just looked like jump medium punch. Or
it was cross up jump medium punch with emphasis.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. CJ with the blocks, nice. But not all the way. That got both. Oh! If he had an extra meter, he might have been able to super onto Big Band. But wow, that was a big turnaround for Drifter.
Alright, I gotta run, but I'll be watching, so good luck everybody.
Alright, thanks for dropping in, dude. Rare footage of Drip's level 3s turning out well, which is unfortunate, I think. I think the real test in this matchup is going to be how he deals with Brass, because you saw Big Man, he lost like 2/3 of his life immediately last game. Missed his land cancel punish there. You can just jump block against Bella's jump heavy kick, land and jab punish, especially his fortune. Okay, so he's gone for his ender a string early there and kept a little bit of undizzy open, which I kind of like. It raises the risk if he does get a hit. What the hell was that reset? Just wait and perhaps like it. Not going to work against the double jump character. He probably could have converted if he'd cancelled to jump heavy kick there. So he just had a couple of hits with double where he hasn't quite managed to make the most of it. No punish on the whiff assist there. I think Big Ben's still at the stage of being an assist character on this team.
The world is full of obvious things. Now, message from propaganda minister. Gentlemen and ladies, it's time to fight!
It looks like Drip is trying to power up using his different palette sets at the moment. He's got quite a few metas to get through, so it'll be interesting to see how long it takes for him to run out of different options. Nice punish on the battle bot there. And that should be a dead Bella. Bad assist cooldown. He's got to be careful with this dash assist. It's pretty much useless in neutral, but it's mainly a defensive option as an alpha counter. Okay, gets over the grass and manages to catch double pressing something. He's been adjusting his movement a bit to avoid grass, which is good. No punishment required. At least jab it or launch it or something. I guess he doesn't have a safe DHC there, so he can't go too ham. Lost track of his IPS there. He probably could have killed if he'd just gone straight into supers then. And there's his patented always burst bait attack. Oh no, CJY. Okay, so that's 4-1 to CJ so far. Gotta organize the next match. It might end up just being me versus Drip.
Myself together.
I don't know about that Frost plus counter. What are you really aiming for there? Oh, nice cross up in the corner just before he reaches it. And the jab to trigger IPS before the reset is good for handling mashed reversals, but Bella doesn't really have air reversals to mash. And it looks like a dead fortune there. Went for the autopilot flush step plus assist, but CJ was ready with push guard cancel. All down to just double. Manages to get the hit but doesn't confirm it. Oh no, not like this. Okay, so CJ showing strong there. Drip was getting a bit desperate at the end, I think. But he had a good couple of games in there. And next up will be me versus Drip, and we'll have to figure out if Neffy can come in after that. Alright, let's do this.
死の恐怖を味わいなさい。
Prepare for glorious battle. Right now.
容赦はしない。
Again, another.
受け入れなさい。
Be strong like ox. Go.
Gentler words.
Almost as good as me. Again.
お車を回しておきます。ごゆっくり、ボス。
Who will be the czar tonight? Crush them.
Let's go. Fall in the ring.
We are done here.
Yeah, I don't know about this dash assist on a duo. No, that was dash assist. For sure.
Can I have a cheeseburger?
Gentlemen and ladies, it's time to fight!
Now it's
That's great! Win gold for Mother Russia! Go!
Alright, GG's. Next up we'll have No Funny Name. Hopefully Drip remembers to reset his score. I can't believe my fancy throne combo got ruined by head being off screen. So this is probably a bit closer of a matchup in terms of skill level. I think Neffy does tend to have the advantage, but it kind of depends who's having a good day. Yeah, like head being off screen meant that as soon as it spawned, it just used up the hit. So Neffy's been adjusting his reset style recently. I think because he's noticed that reversal double jump kind of avoids his jab version, so he's using heavy punch a bit more in his resets. But it does open him up to land cancels if they do block. So I'm not even sure how reliable Drip is on the double jump, but Neffy seems to be second guessing a bit. I'm not sure how Drip has managed to turn his double resets into like vanilla resets, but they're all like super slow air throws. I guess it's just a process when you're learning the character. Like you start dropping barrel loops, so you start doing resets there. And this is exactly why I snap in banned against this team. Just way too much damage. Drip has his own, but like, he's got to get both. No conversion. You can just do heavy A-Train or brass. Yeah, no, that's not how you use it, dude. This is probably Drip's biggest weakness at the moment, is the big supers in neutral trying to call out attacks. Would it have been better if he'd played something cool? Maybe someone needs to just learn like the funeral march, and then like if they make a bad level 5, they can lament their sorrows.
Do not fail me. Break them.
That's my cue.
I don't even know what the Price is Right sound effect is. It's probably different in Australia anyway. Oh, is it the murmur thing? Or is it pom pom? I'm not sure what Neffy got hit out of doing there, because he was probably trying to fish for a reflect. Didn't need the super there, but I guess it takes away the execution requirement. That doesn't work though. If you wanted Fortune in, you could probably just do full SSJ and then tag. I'm guessing that would be safe. I do kind of agree with switching the order. Why? No. I guess it was an accident, but he definitely could have killed. What do you mean? What? Heavy punch assist? I'm guessing you mean like with butt brass you want to press the two buttons at the same time, whereas in forward heavy punch conversions you do it like a plink motion. Oh, so you press forward heavy punch and then a macro. Yeah, you don't need to do that to get the conversion though. You can just like plink forward heavy punch and then a light kick. And looks like Trip's internet cut out again. Yeah, I think that might be why I started just doing the straight up plinking for, like without the macro. Just plinking the two assist buttons. Because it makes it a bit easier when you're wanting to use two different assists for it as well. Because you can choose heavy punch and medium kick for one assist and then heavy punch light kick for the other one.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's time to fight!
And it's the same with Battle Butt plus assist. You can use that combination to choose which assist you're combining. No follow-up on his air throw this set. He was looking pretty good with that offense string. I can't believe Fiber dodged that, to be honest. Okay, wake up, Nolan, that's nice. So it's probably a good option against Bella because it mitigates her armor options. And he was far enough away that he didn't have to worry about Dynamo or anything. Yeah, that doesn't chip as much as you think, dude. And Bella's gonna start building up almost half-life if he doesn't do something about it quick. I don't think that's gonna kill, because he used up RTG. Never mind. It's kind of crazy that Copter can hit Fortune's head on the ground. But it's a nice little bonus.
Now, message from propaganda minister. There's much shame in losing. Crush them.
That's my cue.
Really crosses neutral at the start here. And I guess that's why both players have beat extend, so they don't want to go in too hard. It doesn't look like he'll get the carry, but if he did keep his OTG, I think he can super at 235 on Dizzy and then just snap as an OTG. Double save Bella there, just the corpse pushing her out of the way of Fortune's string. What? This is looking pretty awkward for Neffy. Jib's team is all damaged, but they're all at like an awkward level of health, so he can't quite nuke anyone in one go. Rip old Dynamo. Yeah, nice punish. Is what I would say. The score is 2-1 at the moment, in Neffy's favour. Kind of curious why he didn't want the corner there. Like, even after the Gregor, he could probably have just crossed over and taken the corner control.
Now, message from propaganda minister.
To be fair, I think Fortune games do tend to just get sloppy because of hitboxes. He's going for the heavy punch reset. I don't know if he needs to. Because the jabs are just as ambiguous, but they lead into pressure. Oh wow, that turned out fine. I was gonna say a bad alpha counter, but nope. I guess Drip just forgot to block after the beat extend. The thing with sloppy play is like there's one level where people who can't play cleanly are playing softly. Then there's the other where it's like both these players can play really clean games, but the pressure or the specific day is doing something.
Alright, let's see if this is okay.
You're playing with fire here.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, yeah.
What happened to New Zealand internet, huh?
It's not New Zealand internet, it's just me. It's just I have awful net, because I suck. Oh god.
Oh god, what? Yeah, so that whiffs as a same side and then turns into a cross-up, or vice versa. Disgusting. Okay, that was pretty cool.
Oh.
So, Fortune like kept the punish string on Big Bang going, but stayed out of range until he wanted to reverse it. And I think he could have killed Philia if he'd used the bar there.
I tried to, and then nothing came out.
It might have been assist lockout.
3, but I tried to do level 1 to get a combo. Ah,
No.
Okay, cool.
That should be punishable, I think. Mid-screen? You got it? It wouldn't matter anyway, Bella's coming in.
Yeah, Bella's coming in.
That's tricky though, sometimes it's worth just going for it to get the ridiculous amount of damage.
Oh, fuck. I'm a moron. Yeah, the Discord's definitely making it worse, so I'll turn it off after this match.
Yeah. I can't believe that it's that borderline.
Yeah, I can't believe it's Discord, eh? Ah, shit, I should be dead here. Nope,
Didn't do
never
the
mind.
micro dash or the delay. Big man is pretty hard to convert unless you're adjusting your combo there.
Oh wow, that whiffed. Ah, okay, yeah, I'll turn this off.
Unfortunate medium kick there. If it was a heavy kick, he might have been able to catch Philly on the ground. But it's been a bit of a scramble this whole game. I don't think Catheads can ever combo there, but Monster can. That's a character. And that's the big one too. Bella's not— What are you doing? Just do the Luger one, dude. Yes, Double still has a cast super, but she, since release, she gained an extra level 1. Nice effort. I don't know if you can kill from this. And that, yeah, beat extend blocked in the corner will drag them out for cross-ups, but Double's jump heavy punch isn't the best for that. Yeah, that one's relatively new. And that's like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years old now. Or more. Okay. That's fortunate. There was a time, like, I think it was right before she got Beast of Gehenna, that people were complaining that Double was bad now. I think that might have been before the jump heavy punch change, but I'm not sure. Really nice delay on that air dash. Catches Philia just when he thinks Fortune's not got any options. Okay, nice bait on the push block. And it might be a dead failure if he uses the meter. Instead goes for a drop or a reset, not sure which. And loses the corner due to that incoming shuffle. Oh no, that's the game. Or it would be if he'd uncomboed the big band. Oof. Okay, that's 5-2, a bit closer than the other ones. And next up, we'll try and get Haggith in, see if he's around.
Five 3, not 5-2. Drip.
What's it?
Left the lobby.
Oh, that's right, yes. Thank you for the reminder. So I've sent a message and an invite to Haggith. I'll give him a couple of minutes to respond, but we might just put Risky in instead. You joining me on commentary now? Ah, good. Haggith is here. So, Neffy, I don't know if you were hearing what I was saying on commentary, but with
Would you like me to be in the call?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't mind. But
Cool. Sorry,
I
I
was
just
saying during your
interrupted what you were saying.
I was saying during your set that you've switched up to using heavy punch as like a left-right move on your resets instead of the jab whiff. Is that because you're worried about double jumps and like falling normals?
Yeah, and also because I think it's still tight enough to beat jabs if I do like it instantly. But so I think what I'll eventually do once I get the muscle memory is when I do same side, I do heavy punch because I don't have to micro walk, and if I do cross up, I'll do light punch, and that way it like I can use both are meaty, but only one defense against double jumps.
Yeah, okay. That makes a bit more sense. Haggarth's going with the solo fortune, okay. So, Cathead's DHC is good in general, but like against a headless fortune, you have to worry about the projectiles getting blocked. And if you're mashing throw with, then you can get reversal pretty easily.
I noticed plenty of times in our match that Drip was doing flash step plus assist, but he had lost track on team order and so called dash assist.
Yeah, that's a rip. Even with beat extend, sometimes like the timing of it was just such that you had time to beat it out. I think it's probably mainly good for a reset, putting a gap in, but otherwise you're just using it as like a escape the corner option, and you want an inbox stun. I don't know, I'm not great with double beat extend yet.
I feel like there's lots of things that Drip can learn from Haggarth Headless. Just because I'm seeing things that's working on Drip that I don't see him usually do. So it's probably either new or unusual.
Well, I've said before, I think Haggarth's headless neutral is actually the best we've got, because he uses it as an actual puppet character instead of just like a pressure extender. Lucas will do it. He's just got to stay safe against...
Oh, but 8 seconds left.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's playing scared now, though. Like, he's realised he's... Okay. Not much Fortune can do when she's that far away. But I think if Haggarth noticed a bit earlier, he could have pressured more with the head.
I think it was probably checkmate either way, because even if you have the time to kill double, and then Fortune still comes in with more health.
No, it was very close health, because it was only after a couple of those Lugers got blocked that the leader switched over. So if double died, Haggarth would have been ahead. Haggarth's like the only player who'll just immediately take the head off. I think he needs to. I think Drip needs to be playing around that launch on the head option a bit more, because he's sending his assist in and it's just getting mocked. In this ratio as well, I think there's a lot more value in just taking the damage when you get a hit, because the more resets you do, the more you open yourself up to a level 3 from a solo, and that's going to take out a whole character essentially. Oh, what? Okay, that's a way to end the game. Yeah, he like did 2 or 3 hits on Fortune and then just went for a reset, where he could have like burnt some bar and got him down to 1 hit.
Curiosity can't kill me.
Holy shit, that was godlike.
Nice.
If that was on purpose, which I strongly believe it wasn't, that was godlike. Okay, there's the flesh step being extended, but he doesn't have the conversions yet. Like, you have plenty of time, you don't need to let them hit the ground, but it is a green bounce if they do, so you have to be quick.
I don't think that was flash step, I think that was just run under, because after he attacked after, it went the wrong way. And I don't think that's possible with just flash step.
Let's see if you're up to scratch.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's time to fight!
Kind of surprising that the head toss didn't win there, because it has like 30 frames of invulnerability. Nice. Fake
That's
toss
a
up.
dirty same side.
Yeah. and it's nice with Bomber as well because it gives you plenty of time to set up a second mix-up. I'm pretty sure that palette is She-Hulk. Not this one, but the green one.
Been through worse.
Although I don't know, like, why Fortune would be connected to She-Hulk.
I'm pretty sure that would have killed if he didn't trigger RPS.
Yeah, he's got 5 bars, so he could have done level 1, level 3, level... it's kind of hard to spend 5 bars here, actually.
How unfortunate.
What happened there?
All in the room.
I see double jumping in and then doubles in a combo.
Drip is relying on this A-Train call-out a bit too much as Big Band, I think. There's definitely a place for it, but you need to establish his neutral first.
I didn't see the exclamation marks.
Yeah, but I think...
Oh, because of the head.
Yeah. Now that's the mix-up.
Wait, no. That doesn't... Oh well.
There was, I think it might have been against you. There was a situation where Big Band didn't get exclamation marks, but because I'd inputted backdash, like right before the flash, I just got out of range completely.
And there was also one time against Drip where I was parrying, and that doesn't do the exclamation marks either. No, Kado, it definitely does show it if they're capable of blocking it. And since it's frame 1, that's like synonymous to holding back at the moment.
Curiosity can't kill me.
Maybe it doesn't show up if it would whiff. But whiffing is also bad, I'd imagine that... Oh well.
How come Haggart's head came off? He must have been in the middle of head toss. What? Why would you not do the full combo? You got heavy counter hit.
Seems an odd thing not to punish.
Okay, missed his burst bait there, but manages to keep one under pressure with Bomber. That should be dead.
Haggett getting like 5 hits in a row and then sadly not able to confirm any of them.
Been there, done that. Alright, so that was a quick 5-0. I'm surprised Jup is that far above Haggath, to be honest. So this might be the last set. We'll have to see how much time Drip has afterwards. If not, we might get to see Drip vs Jedi.
I don't understand my ping to risky, because, like, when we played yesterday, I think, no, maybe before then, it was awful, and then when we played last night, it was good, and now it's back to 300-ish.
Maybe someone is like stepping on the cable connecting you guys. Just squeezing the bandwidth. So has Drip actually beaten Risky? Because Risky said he's taunted him, but I don't really see it. But I have noticed Risky tends to naysay Drip a bit more than I would. Like he's commented a lot about how his offense is kind of blockable. That you just have to wait it out. Okay, so he just got caught low there, like at the very end of his push block. So I'm guessing he might have been absolute guarding, but then it ran out. Or he could just be trying to push block, guard cancel, jump. He might have been able to kill there if he'd saved one string on his own dizzy. What? Drip, please. Yeah, fair enough, Neffy. Actually, that's a good strategy against the New South Wales Bella style of just run up full screen. Just spam that ground throw. But yeah, not the best use of meter I've seen from Drip there. I imagine that's pretty hard for you, Kadu, because you play Peacock rather than Bella, but I appreciate the effort. Oh wow, Team TJ.
Quit! Go!
Oh god. It's interesting. Risky either goes same side or same side, but it's just different timings. But it's probably a good strategy against someone who seems to be picking up on what you're doing, because he skips like an extra level of read so that he either does the level 2 or the level 4. Did he block that cross up? If Risky blocked that cross up, he's a god.
Tell me where it hurts. Stone cold? Hot.
A winner is you.
I think you're looking for a lot.
So Drips switched to solo Fortune. He missed his opportunity to get a snap there because of IPS, but it's interesting he's switched this late. I guess he believed strongly enough in the trio. But I would say his solo is as strong or stronger currently. Nice patience from Risky there. Didn't push block the Firebird either, so managed to get a punish. I think DHC to level 3 would kill. I don't know if this will.
Tell me where it hurts. Curiosity and I have something in common.
Player 2 is back. Gentlemen and ladies, is a shot.
How the hell did Heavy Kick get beaten out by Crouch Light Kick? Damn, Risky got counter hit like 4 times in a row. But no conversion from Drip. Yeah, just kill Valentine. Probably didn't need to spend that much on Dizzy, but at least it's drained out now. And don't do level 3. I know you want to. And level 3? No? Okay, good. He does have the life lead, so he doesn't need to go in. And I think that's a good decision to chuck the head out. Bella can punish it pretty well, but it can also stop her from closing distance.
Clap for sad loser.
That was 4, but I think Drip might have to go. Okay, so it looks like that was the final set. Thanks to everyone for joining in, and wait, what? Thanks for everyone for joining in and watching. Hope you'll stay tuned to our Twitter account at Skullgirls OCE for more info on events and streams in the future. See you around.